Thank you, Zoe and Tomer, for that introduction. Aren't our Metro Youth Council members great? Yeah? I'm very proud of the Youth Council, and thank you, Yvette Repose, for bringing the idea to me. We all share in the creation of the Youth Council. But Zoe and Tomer represent 2 of 27 members of our council that represent every region in LA County, and they do provide us with a profound understanding of the needs and expectations of youth regarding transit. So thank you, Youth Council, for your invaluable contributions to Metro. To outgoing Chair Nigerian, can we all give him another round of applause, please? Thank you for your incredible leadership this past year. We were presented with a series of challenging circumstances that required careful navigation and strategic decision-making. Your ability to maintain a balanced approach and a wicked sense of humor amidst these difficulties was greatly appreciated. It's important to acknowledge the remarkable things we did achieve together despite the obstacles, and our collective efforts yielded significant results that have propelled the agency forward. From enhancing safety and security measures to expanding accessibility and improving the customer experience. Your leadership was pivotal in guiding us through this transformative year and positioning us for continued success. So once again, thank you for your exceptional leadership and unwavering commitment to our mission. And to incoming Chair Bass, I just have to say what an incredible start to your administration. Our system of government was designed to elect leaders from among the people who are representative of the people. And our leaders should bring people together, make things better for them, and promote the common good. And you have brought that sort of leadership to City Hall. It embodies the best of public service. And as Mayor of LA, you have been fearless, human, and effective in tackling the biggest issues facing LA. And I can't wait to move Metro forward with you over the next year. So 12 months ago, in this very place, I stood before you and shared my moonshot goal, and that is to revolutionize the way LA moves and establish Metro as the preferred choice for transportation among Angelenos. Now, we have a long way to go, but today, I have hope, faith even, that we can get there. I am proud that through the collective efforts of the 11,000 Metro employees, we have made significant strides in reaching that goal. Last month, we did open the regional connector, and on opening weekend, we welcomed hundreds of thousands of Angelenos who took more than 200,000 trips on the new A and E lines. That's 34% more trips than the old Blue, Gold, and Expo lines had combined in the month of May. And ridership has stayed about 13% higher on those lines ever since. I'm gratified that so many Angelenos chose to go Metro on opening weekend, to check out our new downtown stations, and to reconnect to other areas of the county, from East LA to Long Beach and beyond. Not only that, but we were truly excited about people's reactions to these beautiful new stations, especially the artwork. I watched as countless people took selfies and took pride in public spaces that reflect the essence of the neighborhoods they serve. And I felt hope that transit could maybe, just maybe, be the great connector LA needs to bring us all together. I felt hope again when I saw the people of LA finding community as they traveled to Pride events, Ciclavia, Juneteenth, and the Anime Expo. Foodies, music lovers, and sports fans used Metro to support small businesses, rediscover their passions, and enjoy everything LA has to offer. Students like Zoe and Tomer find peace of mind and freedom as they use their Go Passes to get to school, fun, and friends. And Angelenos are enjoying a revitalized Metro system that reduces congestion and traffic fatalities and helps fight climate change. So this all feels very different to me. It's a change from the last few years when we've been battling illness, fear, and division. We still face immense challenges, though. Poverty, housing insecurity, homelessness, drug addiction, and mental health are all crises we must address with urgency. But when I consider that we delivered 269 million rides last year, and that ridership grew in 11 of our last 12 months, I feel confident we can connect Angelenos to each other and inspire them to make us the first choice for transportation. Now, we have a long way to go to get us to my moonshot goal, but I do believe it is possible. We're building a system that will benefit our communities, our children and grandchildren for decades to come. Metro is delivering the most ambitious transportation plan in the entire nation. In 2028, the Olympic and Paralympic Games are presenting us with an immense challenge and an even more epic opportunity, as the Games will be car-free. We'll open a major transit project every year between now and 2028. And we're building a transit legacy for the people of Los Angeles. And we're building it with purpose, with equity, and with the input of the 10 million people who live here. Think about this. For the '84 Olympics, we only had diesel buses to move people around. But by 2028, thanks to the support of LA County voters through measures R and M, we'll have 130 miles of Metro Rail, 121 stations, 75 miles of busway and bus rapid transit, and more than 100 miles of bus priority lanes. And we'll have the cleanest bus fleet ever. And we are building all of these in some of the busiest equity-focused communities in Los Angeles. But what good are those projects if nobody wants to ride them? Now, it's our intention to build a service that inspires Angelenos to do what many consider unimaginable: choose to ride transit instead of driving their beloved cars. Reaching that goal requires the transformation of the Metro system, and last year, we added 44 miles of rail and bus priority lanes to our system. We delivered 2 game-changing light rail projects, and we expanded our next-gen bus priority lane network in the city of Los Angeles to speed up our buses by up to 15%. Now, that's an amazing accomplishment. And thanks to our program management team, the Next Gen Capital team, and our partners at LADOT. Now, we must continue to rethink the way we deliver our bus and rail service, which we're doing. Last year, we fully restored our bus service and gave people better and more convenient access to our buses throughout the day. Now, our buses provide greater access to jobs and destinations than ever before. But most of all, reaching our moonshot goal requires the commitment from our 11,000 Metro employees to continue to put people first. We need to listen to our customers, to learn from them, and act fast to meet their expectations for a world-class transportation service. We're committed to that. Let's hear from a few members of the Metro family.
With the pandemic in the rearview mirror, hopefully for good,
Metro is making transit in Los Angeles better than it ever was before.
and we're doing it by putting people first.
To ensure your transit trip is fast and reliable
We've hired more than 1,000 new transit operators.
and made Metro more frequent across the region.
To ensure your trip is safe, clean, and enjoyable, we're adding more transit security,
More cleaning,
more outreach workers,
And more than 300 Metro ambassadors to help you
navigate our expansive system.
and to make sure no one misses out on all Los Angeles has to offer.
We've made Metro more accessible and affordable to students and working families.
Metro is putting people first, so you can get the most out of your transportation system.
To the millions of Angelenos who ride Metro,
Thank you for making us your choice for transportation.
Thank you to everyone from our operations, ambassador, and home outreach teams who participated in that video. You know, they're right. We are committed to making transit in LA better than it ever was before. So we must be obsessed with providing an exceptional experience for our customers from the beginning of their journey to the end. Our service must be clean, safe, comfortable, reliable, and easy. These are foundational, and the Metro family is working together to deliver those results. We've added more frequent cleaning on our trackways, escalators, inside our trains and buses, and easier to clean vinyl seats have now been installed on 100% of our in-service rail cars and 100% of our buses. We've increased visible presence all over the rail system, and we've stepped up enforcement on our customer code of conduct to ensure that people are riding our system for the purpose for which it is intended, transit. To make our system comfortable, we begin to upgrade lighting and ventilation at our stations, and we're piloting our ambassador program, who since October have had more than 365,000 customer engagements. They are making Metro friendlier and more customer-focused than ever. We've also stepped up our efforts to make sure everyone has easier access to their transportation system. We signed up over 89,000 people for our Life Discount program for people with low incomes, and many of those signups were through a partnership with the LA County Department of Public Social Services. So thank you to the chair of the Board of Supervisors, Ms. Janice Hahn, and all the Board of Supervisors who helped facilitate that partnership for us. We also signed up hundreds of thousands of K-12 and community college students for GoPass, which enabled us to far exceed last year's goal. In fiscal year 23, we delivered an astounding 16.7 million rides using GoPass. You hear that, Denny Zane? That's more than triple the rides we delivered in fiscal year 22. And we know Move LA was a big proponent of GoPass. Because of GoPass, 43% more students ride Metro today than in 2019. That's incredible. And worthy of applause. When you look at our system today as compared to 2021, the change is night and day. But we're far from done. In this next year, we'll continue putting people first. Our customers have asked us for shorter rail headways, and this fiscal year, we're going to do that, right, Conan Chung, Chief Operations Officer? Yes. Shorter headways on rail mean faster commutes, more convenience, and better service overall. Our customers also want us to do a better job addressing homelessness on buses and trains. Now, homelessness is the #1 issue in the county and the city, and we applaud the efforts of Mayor Bass, Chair Hahn, and the county supervisors, and many other cities in LA County to help get people off the streets and into housing. Now, Metro is not a homeless services agency, but homelessness is an emergency, so we must do our part. And working with our nonprofit partners, LASA, and the cities, we're taking concrete steps to reduce the incidence of people experiencing homelessness using our system for shelter. Last fiscal year, in partnership with PATH and the county, Metro placed 264 people experiencing homelessness in permanent housing and 312 into interim housing. Our goal is to place 900 people sheltering on Metro into interim or permanent housing by this time next year. We also need to continue to focus on safety and security, which remains my #1 priority. Buses have long been the safest way to travel in LA, but the alarming increase in random attacks on our bus operators highlights the fact that we must do more to keep our employees and customers safe. Thanks to our board, we're growing our Metro Transit security by 45%, and we're deploying all the new officers to bus riding teams. Now, we don't have the resources to put a transit security officer on every bus, but by targeting these resources to the places that need them the most, we can make our buses even safer than they are today. And on our rail system, we've gotten proactive with our multi-layered safety, security, cleanliness, maintenance, and outreach approach. Would the uniformed members of our customer-facing rail team in the audience please stand? When we say we're using a multi-layered approach, this is what we mean. All these people work in and around the Westlake MacArthur Park station. Okay, you can be seated now. At that station, we stepped up our Metro Transit security presence to ensure code of conduct compliance, and we deployed ambassadors in our blue shirts to help people navigate our system. We instituted round-the-clock custodial services and performed deep cleaning on station surfaces. We brightened station lighting, improved ventilation, played classical music, installed better signage, and improved the way people enter and exit the station. We deployed care-based strategies in partnership with PATH and Christ-centered ministries to help those experiencing homelessness access services. We signed up more than 1,000 people for our low-income discount program and made health services. Thank you, Director DuPont-Walker. Thank you. We made health services available through a mobile health clinic, and we worked with our partners at LAPD, thank you, Chief Moore, to improve the way we deter and respond to crime. These collective efforts together have helped to drive crime and drug use down at Westlake MacArthur Park significantly. Calls for service and weapons arrests have been zero since May. Medical emergencies at the station are down drastically, and valid fare gate entries are up more than 100%. But this progress is not just limited to Westlake MacArthur Park. Crime in every category has decreased system-wide on Metro since May. Overall, crime fell in May by 53% on the rail system and 13% on the bus. Customer complaints are down, valid taps are up, loitering and trespassing is down, and overall, people are feeling safer and more confident in choosing to go Metro. So I want to thank all of you and the more than 9,000 Metro employees who work in customer-facing roles for everything you've done to help us achieve this progress. Let's give them another round of applause. We've made a lot of progress in the past year. We've shown that we can make big improvements to our system, and now we're in growth mode. This year, our primary goal is to earn back our riders and regain their trust. We are determined to make public transportation the preferred choice for everyone. If recent challenges and changing circumstances cause you to step away from public transportation, I want you to know that we are fully committed to providing an exceptional transit experience for everyone, to ensuring that our transit system not only meets, but exceeds your expectations. Earlier, I said that it was my hope that transit could be the great connector that LA needs to bring us all together. And because of the investments we're making and the service we're improving, I know we can be the great connector. Because we're delivering and building a system that people can take pride in, that people can own, love, and believe in. It's 2023. 2028 is just 5 years away. And at that time, we'll have the type of transit system few would have dreamed possible in LA. It's time to dispel the notion that we're not a transit town. We are. I mean, even the New York Times gave us a shout out last week. Did you see that? And they never say anything good about our transit. In the next 5 years, our service will be friendlier, cleaner, safer, faster, and more useful to people. I believe we can not only reach our pre-pandemic level of ridership, but we can go beyond it. We can deliver a world-class transit experience. We can connect Angelenos once again, and one day we can be their first choice for transportation. So to the Metro family, to the board, to the people who came before us, and all the people whose shoulders we stand on today, thank you for your support over these last few years, and thank you for everything you will do to support us in the future. Go Metro.